be able to get this win, be able to start 4-0. Just what did it mean today? See collective effort, especially when some spots maybe weren't up to what you guys wanted to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a great team win right there. Our defense played out of their mind, honestly. Our O-line physically imposed their will on their defense, and I mean, you look at Marty and Mark tonight. I personally, I think that's the best running back duo in the country. And we haven't even seen Lyle that much with injury, so I mean, those three together, man, it's special, and I think they showed that tonight. And it was a great team win. I mean, that's a really good team that we just put.
How good is it to be able to lean on the rest of your teammates when maybe a night isn't going the way that you would want to go individually?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's ever going to go your way every single night, right? I mean, we had a couple mishaps here and there on offense. We kind of found a lull there in the middle of the game. Sometimes it's going to be a gritty game, especially it's rainy, it's wet, it's a physical ball game, right? And honestly, I don't know how many rushing yards we had, but I mean, we kind of ran it down the throat there at the end, and finished physically with great effort. And in the face of adversity, we showed what our team looked like. We really haven't faced much adversity this year, right? Tonight was really the first time that I think we kind of had to, and our team banded together and showed that in the face of adversity, we're going to keep pushing, we're not going to give up. When we needed it, we got it done. So I'm really proud of these guys, really proud of the win.
Go over to Adam Lichtenstein.
Carson, I know you guys look at every opponent, you take your opponent seriously, but you played for two schools now, both are big rivals in Florida. Just to end your college career 3-0 against Florida, just how does that feel?
It feels really good. It feels really, really good. Obviously, I grew up a Florida fan, but now I've been to two schools that Florida is a huge rival of, so I'm not the biggest fan of the Gators anymore. So, but man, although not a fan, I have the utmost respect for them. I mean, that defense is really good. They only have given up 2 touchdowns coming into tonight. And again, we ran the ball really, really well. It was a rainy game. It was about ball security. It's about physically imposing our will on them, and I think we did that. But that's not to say that they played a great game. That's a really, really good team. So I'm really proud of our guys, really proud of the win. It's a really good win, and we'll celebrate this one and then go into the bye week and try to fix things and get better.
You had a bit of a tough stretch between the middle 2 quarters. Was it something that UF was doing on defense? Was it something that you were a little bit off in your mechanics or something like that? Just what was I guess the issue there?
Yeah, I mean, they're a really good defense. What Ron Roberts does, I mean, that's my 3rd time playing them. I played them in 2023 at Auburn. I played him last year, obviously at Florida, and then this year. He does a lot of things that challenge you, right? There's never going to be an easy throw on the field, really. And there's guys running really every single which way once you get to 3rd down. Like, he makes 3rd downs really challenging. So, again, there's things that we can do to execute better, but really the game plan tonight was let's be physical, let's get a win, and I thought we executed that very well. There's a lot of things that we can be better at, in the pass game, and obviously that starts with me, and I'll take full accountability of that. But we'll go into the bye week, fix those things, and keep striving to get better throughout the year.
Gentlemen in back.
Carson, it was a bit of a scuffle today, but you're 13-7. You're at about the 20-yard line, and you have a dump off in the flat to Marty Brown. He catches it behind his back. Pretty much it goes for like 28 yards. What did that do for your offense? Because at that point it seemed to be a little rough, and then from that point on it was grounding, pounding them the rest of the game. Yeah,
that was a big moment in the game. We kind of were a little bit stagnant there. There's a couple plays that I maybe could have made, kind of in that middle part that I didn't. But that play we had a play on there playing match quarters, and the backer added late, and our running back got out because we ID'd that back. Sorry, I might be speaking like foreign language to some people, but the backer added when the running back looked like he was going to block, but we had ID'd the backer already, and then he leaked out. I kind of was looking out of the corner of my eye because they had been doing it the whole night. So dumped it off to him and made a great catch, and then that kind of catapulted us there at the end. And then obviously the defense making huge plays kind of added that momentum onto the offensive side of the ball. Momentum is a real thing, and really proud of the way our defense played tonight, and just making plays when we needed to.
Do 3 more questions. Brian, we'll start with you.
Carson, their quarterback TJ Lagway is taking a lot of heat from their fans about his performance. Just in general, what's it like to be starting quarterback and have to deal with the ups and downs of that position?
That's a great question. I'm happy you asked that question. I know DJ personally. This offseason, when I was recovering from my injury and whatnot, we were with the same, you know, trainer, PT people. So all of April and May, I mean, I saw him almost every single day. You know, he's a great kid and very, very talented. And a lot of the times it's a tough road being a quarterback, especially for a big name school, right? He's super talented. He's very gifted in what he's able to do, and he's a great kid. And he works his butt off. So you know, it's always hard because I've been through it as well. You know, they love you, they hate you, and then they love you. You know, and you just can't define your self-worth off of that, right? And again, I'm very Christ-centered. I have a great relationship with you know, God and Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And that's where I find my worth. That's where I go to find my worth. And you know, I believe that He's the same exact way. And you know, you fight through it, you get through it. And again, things aren't always going to be easy. Things are going to be difficult and hard. But it's more about how you respond to adversity than, you know, what's happening to you. So obviously, he's a good friend of mine. I wish him the best of luck in the future. And they have a really good team. They're going to turn it around as the season goes.
Go ahead.
Carson, obviously looking ahead a little bit, just talk about, you know, 2 weeks you guys go to Tallahassee, you know, and just, how do you guys prepare for, you know, first road game of the season, and then your excitement about playing in that game, you know, for the first time, another huge rivalry game?
Yeah, well, I think it's really cool. You know, we get USF, we get Florida, we get FSU, right? We get 3 Florida teams. You know, it's kind of this, like, round robin of Florida teams. We get a bye week, but again, I always like to view the bye week as a work week. Right, I know Coach Cristobal's on the same exact mindset. We're going to work this week, right? This is not a week off. This is not time to play games. This is not time to take a step back. Like, this is time to work, right? Like, let's work. Let's get better at the things that we need to get better at, so that when we head into Tallahassee, we're ready, not only physically but mentally, right? So it's a work week next week. Obviously, we'll start looking at Florida State. We'll fix some of you know, the issues and maybe mishaps that we had this game, but we'll start looking at Florida State, start preparing for them. You know, excited for that matchup. You know, I've never played in that stadium. I think that's a cool thing about being in the ACC now. I'm heading into ACC play, playing a lot of different teams that I've never played before. Getting to play in places I've never played before. So really looking forward to that. Really excited.
Awesome. Thank you, Carson.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.